All right, TTR friend, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Michi Black. Right next to me is my boy Main Event RJ with the strap. We're on day like 83 now.
Wow, dude, you lost count and
I
shit.
think 83. Yeah, I know. I think 83. But when you see us, we're here to talk about the sick shit with the sickos. And this time around, we're actually going to talk about both Dynamite and Collision because I'm going to keep it a beam with y'all. It was a light week this week. Like I'm not like we can't gas it up. We're not gonna sit here and lie like, oh, this is the greatest. It was a light week, and that's okay. That is okay. Cause we had a little bit of story, we had a little bit of development, and we had also Ricochet get slapped in his bald ass head. I gotta talk to you, Rico, because we cannot keep letting him get away with this.
No,
I know the solution.
It's so good. It's so funny. That is
I got
his gimmick is getting that bald head slapped up week to week.
I got a solution for you, Rico. I'm gonna talk to you when we get there. But we're gonna start with something I didn't think no one even seen. MJF teaming up with the Hurt Syndicate.
Possibly.
I think. Oh yeah, let me put that possibly asterisks. Yeah. But I would like that though. I low-key would like that.
That idea. That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah.
Regardless if he teams with them or not, that sounds like so much fun. I think both directions are a good idea.
Listen, I think with MJF, with his little bit of swagger, his cockiness and everything, and like his look low-key goes with her Syndicate because they got the suits. They like to be real dressed and dapper. Yeah. MJF, real dressed and dapper with the pinky ring. Chef's kiss. Imagine he gets a pinky ring in all black with black diamonds.
Yeah. Like what I really liked about this segment is I wasn't really like I was paying attention, but I wasn't because I was like playing something. MJF coming out, we knew they had pre-announced it or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't expect MVP. That made me stop playing my game and focus because I was like, oh, that's good. I like that idea. Their personalities will definitely clash in a fun way.
Yeah.
I just don't. I wonder if it goes because a lot of people made the joke of like when Owen Hart was in the Nation of Domination. I saw that on Twitter. I thought that was funny, and that sounds like a cool idea where he's kind of he's in, but he's not fully in because he's whatever. Like that's it's a fun visual with a really serious group where they're all really good wrestlers. But you could also see a really good like fun feud between him and the Hurt Syndicate. The problem is I don't see him pinning the Hurt Syndicate, so I don't know if MJF wants to get pinned that many times. I mean, you could have him cheat to pin Shelton, which leads to Bobby MJF at a pay-per-view. But then that's like 3 pay-per-views straight of him getting pinned. And I'm not saying he'll say no because he's signed to the contract, whatever he'll do. But he's going to have to do whatever they tell him to do anyways. But I feel like there's some mutual respect there where they're like, we won't have you get pinned this many times. But on that one, you could also have Bobby take his first loss to MJF with a cheat where he cheats or something, which makes multiple matches. But it really depends. But that's what I like about this story. There's a lot of different.
You're on the song.
I like it. It's a lot of fun that can be had at this. That I was really into this angle here.
Do you think with MJF, do you think he would decline Hurt Syndicate's offer and get his own little team of like 2 people, like nothing crazy? We're not a faction. Actually, I'm gonna take that. We could be a faction. Could be.
Yeah. I don't know.
And if so, who would you pick? Only 2 people.
If I had to pick, I don't even know, dog. Because I'll be honest with you, it's got to be people that he can easily buy.
Yeah, I would say that they have to be able to deal with his shit because he's such an asshole.
You don't want to turn Hobbs because he's over. You don't want to turn.
I got one person,
and that is
Big Bill.
Oh my God, he's not buying Big Bill. That would be kind of funny though. I would like for him if he got one from Chris Jericho, I'd be nice about it, but I don't think
telling you
because I don't think they would take him from the faction that was made that's kind of getting him over that would probably end soon to putting him in another faction. I feel like that'd be kind of. I think they'd put him on a singles run first to see if he could carry this big momentum he has. It could be kind of funny if he rented out the murder machines off of Don Callis, where he just like he slips them some money just so they're not friends, but he's like, I got you guys for like the next like 3 weeks. I bought your contracts for 3 weeks to watch me while I do my matches. I mean, it could be that. I don't know because I think that's more on brand for what MJF is right now than making a faction.
Actually, I like that. Yeah. I like that he buys out the contract and everything. I definitely like that. You cooking? See, TK, hire him, please.
It's just the Breath of the Wild cooking soundtrack. Every single time I start bringing up ideas, every single time, man. Because it's just. But I like this though. But I do like the idea. But I also do like kind of the idea of MJF going through the Hurt Syndicate, but not being able to do it without cheating because MVP really told him you lost your edge, your vicious streak. So him going back to like full on cheating could be more interesting. But also, I don't like my tag champions getting pinned, either of them. So I also kind of don't like even in a cheating scenario. So I mean, but like I said, regardless, I think the dynamic of MJF and MVP kind of being buddy at first and then getting really vicious with each other would be a lot more fun to watch. So I mean, I'm in reality, I'm down for anything as long as he keeps up the energy he's been having since he stopped feuding with Adam Cole. You know. So.
Oh yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
But you know what else has been cooking? Tony and Megan. More so on Megan, more so on Megan, because I can't stand Tony.
I just see how you can't stand it. But fair. But what a great first opponent for Tony post Mariah, because one, Megan is still pretty new for AEW crowds, you know. So
that could have been Mariah versus Megan, but who am I?
I don't know, because they're both heels. So you're gonna do heel versus heel.
Oh yeah, why not?
Because babyface Tony versus monster heel Megan Bayne is way more interesting in my opinion. Because imagine we get to Dynasty, right? And you've got babyface Tony Storm. Everybody's everybody's cheering, and she just breaks her and takes the world title off her. I don't think it's gonna happen, right? Because I figure they're not taking off Tony right away. But that would be way more interesting than she comes in and breaks kind of an already broken Mariah. Mariah, post losing the title at Grand Slam, was kind of going through not a real identity crisis. Well, actually, yeah, I would call it an identity crisis, because she walked around like she was big tits for 6 months, and then Tony came back and bodied her shit. So I feel like the story of a complete, fully babyface Tony getting squashed, or even just getting beat up in the match, is more interesting than Mariah getting beat up, when she's kind of in that. Yeah, like she thought she was a top, but in reality she was a bottom storyline. You know, that was kind of the image they've left us with Mariah until she comes back, whenever she decides to do that.
So you're telling me,
yes,
that you're okay?
Yep.
With
totally
Tony be on a hiatus for 6 months.
Oh no!
And Mariah, hold on.
I know. I'm just
Mariah.
I'm reacting.
Hold on, let me throw this out real quick.
You can talk. I'm reacting in real time.
And Mariah not uplift the woman's strap in AEW, and then we have Tony come back with amnesia, quote unquote.
The greatest performance.
She went through the rookie because she didn't know who she was. To go through all of that, beat Megan, the likes of Megan Bayne, Willow, Chris Stradlander, etc., in the first ever women's casino gauntlet match. Come back and win the strap from Mariah.
Surely.
And you're telling me that's okay.
Yeah, it already happened. What, you gonna go back and change it? You got a time machine on you, buddy? It doesn't matter. It already happened.
Now you're telling me
it's over.
That Tony is a bigger draw than Mariah.
Completely, yes. Have you not seen the numbers? She is the draw. Let's keep it a $150 with you. With the way the men's world title is, she is AEW's world champion. She is the biggest star. She gets the biggest reaction, puts on the best matches, and is the draw. It is timeless Tony Storm.
Puts on the best matches.
That Hollywood ending match.
I'm not gonna get into it.
We acted like that Hollywood ending sucked. That shit should have.
No, but RJ, I said that match was good, and I don't care for Tony. I said that, bro.
I don't see what the problem is. What part did I lie?
Bro, here's my issue. Matches. Because Tony shouldn't be champion right now, bro. She shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. Because why?
Because she's the triumphant babyface that took out the evil manipulative heel that was going around for.
But RJ, why couldn't it have been Megan though? Tell me, why couldn't it have been Megan?
Because Megan is a heel. And it doesn't make sense for a heel to dethrone a heel. That's
Why?
just not
You're not answering my question, but why? What's wrong with the heel versus heel, RJ?
There's nothing wrong with heel versus heel, but when you're doing a story that's very specific, like Tony and Mariah, you don't have Megan Bayne dethrone Mariah.
But why not? Because you can have. I'm gonna tell you why. Here, let me phrase that. I'm gonna tell you what I think we could have done. Mariah beats Tony, right? Boom. Mariah is keep calling out the already called out women's locker room of how they're not shit. They can't beat her, and she's top shit in the whole company. She's been saying that for months. Megan Bayne comes in, you know, she's cock diesel, she's whooping ass, everything, blah, blah, blah. Boom. She literally could come in and just beat her. Why not?
She could.
She's so strong. Mm-hmm. She literally, no one could beat her. And then we could have Tony come back and say, then you can say, you think I forgot? See, we could do all of that.
Why would you do that to Megan when her main antagonist was Mariah? That's like if Superman gets taken out by Lex Luger and then Batman shows up and beats Luger. Why would you do that? It doesn't make sense. The whole point was Tony to come back to face Mariah. Okay. They just took too long to get there. It took us 6 months of nothing to get there.
Maybe that was my issue. Maybe that's my whole gripe on this whole thing, because it took so long for us to get here when I feel like we could have got to this point. Maybe beginning of the year, February, we should have got this point. Maybe that's why. But I'm trying to let this play out, because right now I really hope Megan beats the brakes off of Tony.
I would like that.
The brakes off of Tony. I don't want to see Tony get the title shot unless for the rematch, just to get the brakes beaten off her again.
Listen, you know what I really like the idea of? Because we talked about Willow, Mercedes.
Oh, yeah, we definitely did.
Imagine a fatal four-way, though, at All In for the women's strap. And
All In? Okay.
Listen to me. Megan Bayne as champion. Be pretty sick. She had like a dominant monster heel run going in there. Chris Statlander, because those two kind of have a thing where they're like the strongest women. That already could be a great All In match. Willow Nightingale for the Chris Statlander connection. And Mercedes because of the Willow connection. Great banger fatal four-way in Texas. But I don't think they'll do that. But that would be cool. But I actually like the idea of Megan Bayne, Chris Statlander having their blow-off match and crowning Chris at All In. But that fatal four-way idea sounds kind of nice. I like that.
We might be onto something. Maybe we should clip that and send that to TK. Say, TK, directly. Put this in the archives.
Directly.
But now we gotta talk. Now I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. We gotta talk about something a little bit lackluster, because I feel like me and you feel the same way. The whole Sicko family, we all feel the same way. But right now, we gotta talk about Mox and Swerve. Ooh. Swerve's not the problem.
Swerve's never the problem. But can I start this one off a little bit though for just 1 second? I was a little late to Dynamite this week. I'd say like 6 minutes at most, because like I said, I was playing my game. I wasn't fully paying attention really. I guess I missed the rematch for the worst main event in AEW company history. I'm not going to say that because I didn't watch like all 5 years. But are we serious?
No.
Who wrote that? Because I think Swerve talked, right? Swerve came out and talked. Right? And he's like, whether it's Mox or Cope, I'm like, Mox or Cope? Did Swerve mess up? That doesn't make sense, because Cope already lost. I'm like, am I watching the wrong week? Because that doesn't make sense. Why would Swerve say that? And then they went through all the matches. I'm like, they rebooked that dog shit main event for Dynamite? I don't care why. That shit sucks.
But you gotta hear the reason why. You're missing the whole reason why we're doing this.
Don't make me
and you're gonna love the reason, because of controversial ending.
Oh yeah, controversial. Yeah, what was controversial about that? It sucked. It was a terrible. It's like, you can't say every bad booking decision was controversial, so you gotta do a rematch. Just take the slap on the chin and move on. That shit sucked. Yeah. I can't believe they're doing that shit.
Yeah, I'm really shocked. We gotta have a different ending, because if we're doing this again, we gotta have a different ending on seeing like why. So.
Oh, the ending was controversial, but I didn't make it out. It didn't mean they deserved to rematch it. That shit sucked.
No, it was fucking absolutely terrible. We had to have a different winner if we're going to do it again, because there's no way we're going to sit through 15, 20 minutes of my precious time, to watch this man Mox win again. There's just absolutely no way. Yeah, no way.
That shit will be muted indefinitely. I am not watching that
TK, we got to talk about, because either something has to happen in this match. I don't care if it's a return. I don't care if Darby comes back. Like, I need something. Because if we're doing this match just to watch this motherfucker Mox win again, bro, I'm going to be pissed.
Well, you know why it's a street fight? They got to bring back the Death Riders. So they're going to do that so that they can jump Cope again. But it's like, why are we doing that? I didn't want that shit in the first place.
But now, I think we're about to have this dumbass shit where we're going to have Christian come in to play some way, somehow, with the whole patriarch, which I don't think we need right now. I feel like we should have Christian keep the contract he had, let them do their match, and like you be like the bridge person where you get the strap off of Mox or some bullshit, and then you lose it to someone. Like, or like, I don't like, we could have done so many different things, but right now I used to stick up for the Death Rider story, and like, as you know, I'll do it all the time. But right now, this shit is just like falling on its face. We need to pivot.
I don't get. Well, I figured the pivot was Swerve at Dynasty, which perfect. That's a great pivot. But what is this match for? Is it just more filler to get us to Dynasty? Because I'll be dead honest, you could just have Mox not show up for the next 4 weeks and it'd be a better story because it'd just be Swerve yelling at the camera for 4 weeks.
Bro, I'll be cool. I'll be cool with that because we've been seeing Mox literally on the camera every single week, 9 times out of 10 at the beginning of the night and at the end of the night. For what, I don't know.
I could forgive them doing the bad ending at Revolution. I can't forgive this rematch because like I just don't understand what the point of the rematch is. It's like it's a controversial ending that you booked. You booked a bad ending and then said, "Gotta do that again." They didn't appreciate it the first time. We didn't appreciate it because it wasn't good. Nobody wanted it.
I feel like everyone talked about how bad this match was, and like for whatever reason we're doing it again. I guess okay, whatever. But I hope. I know it's not going to happen, but Mox is going to win. I don't want to see Cope near the picture, the title picture for like a while. I don't want to see it.
And that was my thing about it, because like that makes sense redoing it if you're going to beat Moxley, but why would Cope beat Moxley at Revolution, let alone on Dynamite 2 weeks later? So I'm like, what? Why?
Makes no damn sense, bro.
In a street fight, no less. Like
listen. I would took Mox losing at Revolution and having the rematch Wednesday and getting the strap back. I'll be cool with that.
Even that makes more sense, because it's like, oh, well, he didn't like that he lost. He's invoking his rematch clause as soon as possible, and he's making it a street fight. That's not what happened, though. Like, that's stupid. Because, hey, I'll be honest. I'll be dead honest with you. I do not care who holds that world title up to Dynasty as long as Swerve walks out with it. Because I genuinely don't know how I will feel if they pin Swerve for Moxley again. Or not again, just in general. That would be the worst decision I think they could. That actually might tank more of their ratings than anything else, because that's stupid. Because you could just easily not done the match with Swerve and be like, okay, yeah, Swerve just isn't in the picture right now. But if you put him in that picture, when that's a perfect pivot character, since he's your biggest star, your biggest male star, and you pin him for your least, I'll say profitable male star who was holding your world title hostage, you will just ruin. You'll ruin any hint of momentum that AEW has right now. And I don't know if I could be around for it. I'd have to take a break. I'd have to go on vacation for a while. I'd have to watch tennis or something for a few weeks, because there's
nothing wrong with tennis. Nothing wrong with tennis.
But I would rather watch wrestling unless Swerve gets pinned by Moxley at Dynasty. I think
TK.
The story's just too easy for Swerve to win at Dynasty. He did it last year. He repeated history. He did it twice. It's the easiest story in the world. And if you keep it for Darby, hands up.
Bro, I'm with you. I'm usually, listen, anyone who's been watching know me and you be arguing a lot. But one thing we for damn sure can agree on, Darby fucked up everything.
Yeah.
Like, fucked up everything, and we all know it. And like, I'm telling you, 2K. I said 2K. I'm telling you, TK. Please do not disappoint us.
Up to the injury angle that took him out for weeks, because like that was the point, like to get him off TV for a few weeks. Up to that point, I was like, yeah, Darby's that guy. We're gonna sit through this bad story, but we're gonna get there. Holy shit, Darby, where are you at? Because now I'm just like, if Darby comes back, I don't want him to win because he hasn't been here.
Hey, no cap. Yeah, you're done, bro.
Swerve's here, like, Hangman's here, MJF is here, Bobby's here. I don't want to see Darby around that right now, because I don't think Darby's on that same caliber as those guys I just mentioned. So no, I don't think Darby's
he lost. Listen, I told 6 months ago Damn, it's really been that long. I'll tell you, like 5, 6 months ago, I said Darby was an idiot for getting up, for really facing Mox for this damn contract. I said he was a damn dumbass for it. And look what happened. Bro lost it. It has been idiot.
But see, if the story if the story went through and we got the Darby win at a pay-per-view, it wouldn't have been that. It would have been stupid. But at least we had a payoff. We had to wait 6 months for them to injure him to get him off TV, and we're waiting another 6 months for him to climb a mountain to come back. So like anybody but Darby in that situation would have worked. But the fact that Darby was going away, why did we pick Darby for that?
Bro,
you knew he was leaving. He hasn't shut up about it.
This is gonna be our last. This is gonna be my last point. Then we can move on.
Facts.
I get it. I get bro wants to do other things outside of the dub. Cool with it. Go chase your dreams.
That's great.
Go chase. I love that. But we have to be real. In TK, this is where you got to put your foot down as a boss. Because it's not cool to be the bad guy, and it's not cool to be yelling at your peers or whatever because you want to be the cool dude. I get that. But you got to run a business, and you're running a wrestling promotion week to week. You're telling me you're okay with the guy that's literally everyone in the IWC on Twitter, everyone knew Darby was the next guy. We all knew it.
It was the point.
And you're telling me you're okay with your next guy being like, you know what, TK? Here, listen to this. I know you picked me as your next guy, but like about a month from now, I'm about to go ahead and climb Mount Everest and put the AEW flag on there. TK, why you want to do that? Just because I can.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it. You can go, bro. What you gotta tell the nigga no. No, bro. We need you Monday to Sunday. And we need you, bro. You're not going nowhere. Like, I'll give you the money for you to stay, and then after this whole storyline is done, and you got the strap and you lose, bro. Go. I'll give you 6 months to do whatever you need to do. But right now, we need you in TK. Like, that shit really just aggravates you because now we got a shit storyline.
And the thing is, I don't want to fully blame Darby or TK really because they both knew what he had planned. I blame whoever was writing the story and said, "Yeah, you can take those months off and be all right. We'll wait. We'll wait for you to get back to do that." Because if he had sat down and went through it and went, "We really don't have a lot here with the Death Rider," because I'll be honest, after that first appearance with the Death Riders, nobody could predict it was going to get this bad. Right? I don't think anybody could have predicted that. But it did get that bad. Right? So, that sucks. Darby being gone isn't helping. It truly isn't helping. Because, like I just said, I don't want him to win now. I really don't. Because even if he comes back and does everything right, hits every story beat, takes out the Death Riders one by one, goes full Sting, and just, descends from the rafters, pulls one up like Batman each time. It doesn't matter. You haven't been here. And I've had to sit through dog shit. You're not saving us from this bad story because anybody else could have did it. Swerve could have been able to do it. Hangman, MJF, Bobby. Those guys could have saved us, but we waited for you. And
even Hologram could have saved us.
Oh, dude, I would. Kenny Omega's right there, man. He could have.
Will Ospreay, bro.
Will Ospreay is right there, bro. He had a banger match with Kyle Fletcher. You put the AEW World Title on that guy on that cage match? Oh my God. The ball has just been dropped. It sucks. It really does. And I feel for Darby too, because he was set up to be the next guy. And if you hear hey man, we're gonna make it the next guy, we should wait because I'm going to Mount Everest. And they just go, no, we got you. We got you for this. I'd be pissed if I'm watching this product as Darby. I'd be like, y'all didn't keep up your end of the deal on this. Because we could be alone. It could just be us that think that Darby shouldn't win this world title off of Moxley. No. Hey, I've seen what you tweet out. Believe me, the internet's a weird place. It could just be us. But at the end of the day, if I'm Darby watching this, I'd be like, I need you to get a poll going on Twitter. I gotta know now. Because honestly,
clip this part right here. Clip this part right here, and I'll post it.
I'm gonna post it because that's, dude. Give me a break. Swerve's right there. Just give the title to Swerve. Just do it.
I know, but
there's no reason I should see Swerve getting pinned on Dynasty in April. It's April's pay-per-view, right?
Yeah. But bro, I know. But
I need Swerve.
But to bring the morale back up on the pod really quick.
Yeah, give me.
We about to move on. We're gonna talk about something that's a little bit more exciting. My guy Ricochet
We're not just
Orange
talking
Cass-
about Ricochet. We're talking about the international
Hold on, I'm
Dynasty tournaments. No, I want to talk about the
Okay.
tournament because
I
this
guess.
is two tournaments that the AEW have run to fight Kenny Omega. Let that shit register. They said Kenny Omega is our guy. If you want to fight our guy, you got to go through a tournament, not once, but twice. First time, he wasn't even the champion. Isn't that crazy? They made the champion earn a chance to fight Kenny Omega. And that doesn't show you where Kenny Omega is on the food chain of professional wrestling. I don't know what else is.
Okay, anywho, so we're gonna talk about the international four-way and speak about my guy Ricochet,
Bald,
Orange Cassidy, Speedball.
Mike,
we're gonna talk about him
Bailey,
too.
them.
We gonna
They're not. I think they've used them pronouns. Them. Don't look
thank you.
I was like, don't look.
No, I'm saying thank you. I didn't know. Like you said, I was confused. I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't finish. There's one more person.
I believe they use they them pronouns, so I'm gonna say they or them.
I'm gonna try and remember that. I'm really gonna try my hardest. And then we got Mark Davis. So we're gonna start from the worst and go to the best. Mark Davis shouldn't be there.
Who's getting pinned, guys? Who do we think? Who's getting pinned? It's crazy. It's almost like both Marks being in the qualifying match was the match of who's getting pinned. It's crazy.
Right. I'm gonna say this. Mark Davis had a good match. I could care less for him. I honestly highly dislike Mark Briscoe. I don't know how y'all like it, but whatever. But I'm glad Briscoe lost. I'm glad he lost.
Yeah, just get pinned.
I know. That's fine with me, but I didn't want him nowhere near in that picture.
Hey, I don't mean to spoil this for you, but that was a match. It was a babyface and a heel. One of them had to get pinned in this match. I don't think Ricochet's taking this one, dog, because they got a heel. They got a very pinnable heel in there. I don't think they're gonna have Ricochet pin him because Ricochet's also a heel. But Kenny's kind of a babyface, so they don't do. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to this four-way pretty blind. I actually kind of like that because I'll be dead honest with you. Any three of those four guys can go fight Kenny. And I think I'm going to get a good match. Because Mark's getting pinned, respectfully. I don't mean to spoil Wednesday for you guys. Mark's getting pinned.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to say this, though.
I'm shocked if he doesn't.
I'm gonna be a real person and use my thinking cap here.
So you're not going to be an IWC member. Got it. Go.
Yeah, as much as I like Ricochet, I don't think he's going to win either. I think they're going to build this up to either have Speedball or OC win. But more so I'm leaning towards Speedball. If I had to pick one, I'll pick Speedball.
Dude, I like any of them. I'll be honest with you.
I do too.
Speedball, OC, or Ricochet. I agree with you. I don't think Ricochet is pinning Mark Davis. I think they would want a babyface moment for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, OC Kenny or Speedball Kenny. I'll take either. That's like, do you want this sirloin steak or this what is it, Kobe beef burger? Like, which one do you want? I'm just like, Dad, give me both.
Kobe beef burger. That sounds slap. I never had that before.
I heard it's good. I've never had it.
You never had it. Oh my god.
You think I'm affording Kobe beef? I run a podcast. I can't afford that shit.
Anywho, I will say this though. They definitely disrespected Speedball. Did they? No, I lied. No, yeah, they did. Commentary, Nigel McGuinness. I don't know if he's being smart ass or if he just had a dumbass moment. But they were saying Ricochet's from the United States, Mark Davis from Australia, OC from the United States. Speedball comes up, clear as day, has a Canadian flag on there. This motherfucker says, the Japanese from Speedball from the Japanese.
I think Nigel's just a prick. I love Nigel so much.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's because Speedball was in Japan. I'm like, okay, I guess. But I definitely see a red-white flag with a dead big-ass maple leaf in the middle. Maybe I'm dumb.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember. I feel like I watched the thing on Speedball. I can't remember where they said they were from.
Maybe Japan got a new flag and they shared it with Canada. I didn't know.
The maple Japanese flag, of course. Why did I think of that?
Bro, that it had me laughing. It definitely had me laughing. Because I'm like, bro, Nigel's really a fucking idiot. But he impressed me though.
Oh, dude, he's so good. But can we talk about Mortos though? Can we stop getting Mortos pinned?
Yeah,
Speak on him had
please.
a great match. Can we stop having Mortos
Please.
get pinned? He's in
Yes.
LFI with Roosh and El Jalisco.
Yeah.
Jalisco could have got pinned there, man. Mortos takes all the pins. He's making me mad.
Bro, I don't know why we don't push. We have Roosh. I really hate his name is spelled Rush, but we call him Roosh. But
okay.
I know he wanted to be different. It just threw me off. Like every time I say Rush, no, it's Roosh. But I hate that we never give like Beast Mortos or Luchasaurus hologram. I know Luchasaurus is hurt, but when he was there, we were giving them no love, and like we only had them fight each other, which I don't get. Well, like I don't know.
I kind of get that because they were kind of doing like superhero things with Hologram and Mortos, so like them kind of battling back and forth was kind of fun. Then Hologram got injured, and then Mortos did the he's in the LFI stuff, but we're kind of past all that now. I feel like Mortos can start racking up some wins. I'm not saying he's got to win any championships right now.
Yeah,
he is kind of feeling like some enhancement talent. I don't like that because Mortos is so good. I love Mortos.
And like he had a backstage I can't speak. Segment. A backstage segment with Harley Graham, and it was cool. He did on Collision. It was cool, bro. But we gotta keep it being like we gotta be serious right now. Harley, I get that, but I feel like it would have been done better if she's at the ring.
I mean this with all the love in my body. I wasn't going to watch that Collision until I saw that clip of Harley Graham come out. And I'm so glad they're going to keep doing this bit because that shit was so... the people that clipped it and said that Mortos only stopped because a bad bitch walked in, completely understandable because I also would have stopped. But also, that shit is too funny. And I love the idea that Harley Graham is going to start trying to interact with Hologram. I love it, bro. We love Harley Cameron on this channel, and we gonna take all the content from it. Why are you looking at me like that? What did I say that was wrong?
Oh no, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Be honest with you. I love Harley Cameron, but if we're gonna do the Harley Graham, she shouldn't be back there. She shouldn't be in the backstage. Yeah, she should be ringside.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not always.
No, bro. You
don't always get ring time. You gotta get screen time when you don't.
But you're not. But bro, she's not there to like do it. You're there to do what you did the backstage. You like that's what you're there for. You're not there to wrestle. You're not there to touch nobody. You're just there to communicate with Hologram right there. It'll be much more funnier if she's at the ring, like to me.
She can do both. I don't understand why she can't do both. She did it for 1 week. It's only just started, so I mean, she's got other stuff to do. She's probably got to figure. They probably got some other stuff for Collision. Collision's 2 nights next week, or I guess this week by the time this goes up, which is weird.
Yeah, I get it, but I get it because what's going to happen is we have the NCAA tournament. And no one's gonna watch Collision during the tournament, and that's cool. No one's gonna watch it.
It's after the tournament.
I know that's what I was getting at. I'm saying like he's not gonna put it on during the NCAA tournament. Something like that makes sense. But putting it at 11, no one's gonna stay up for 2 hours till 1 a.m. So I get the hour. It's like Rampage all over again.
Yeah, but this time it's cool.
Huh?
This time it's a good show though, so it's gonna be great. Because they got that tag match set up. What is it? Commander Hologram
versus
LFI.
Yeah,
you got Hologram on that shit right. Now she's doing manager stuff alongside.
I'll take that.
Dude, I can't wait.
But but I will say this: we see Hologram on Dynamite. We need more promotions because everyone calls the Collision the B show. But we need more promotions. We need Hologram. We need Commander on Dynamite. Just to name a couple.
He was just recently on Dynamite. Everybody loved him.
We need more of it though.
Yeah, put him up again.
We need more of it.
It's like, hey man, Hologram's getting good reactions. Should we just keep him on Collision? I guess. Like, what are we doing here?
Like, I don't get the shit. But what a show. We had a little bit, I had a nice time talking to you two. I can't speak today, man. Had a nice time talking to you, RJ. We talked about some good shit. We talked about a very bad Death Rider story. Yeah, we talked this. Garbage is strong, bro. Relax. It ain't garbage. It's not there yet. It's not there yet.
I mean, it had a strong start. And you know what? If it ends strong, I think I can agree it's not complete garbage. But it's getting close. It's getting close. It's not.
I can name 2 storylines that are absolutely worse than this. 2 storylines.
But Chris Jericho's still around, so that's easy.
Listen, I wasn't gonna pick him. He wasn't even on my list.
That's actually crazy because I think
it wasn't
Chris Jericho
because he's on he's on his own pedestal. We all know he's shit. It's not fair. We all know he's shit. It's not fair to keep picking on him.
Is it not? Because he keeps coming, he keeps going on interviews. I'm still over. I've got a 6-pack. I can wrestle, and then he just doesn't have a 6-pack, can't wrestle, and is still around. To be fair, I guess he's not completely.
Yeah.
Around. So I mean,
You can think of 2 storylines a lot worse. We'll talk about that off cam. But TTR fam, if you made it to this end of the show, and I know you're tired because you're hearing us yap all day.
Facts.
You know what you need? Some Glytch energy. Hit him with it, RJ.
You got to use code SHOOT2, the number 2, win to get some percentages off depending on the time. Wait, hold on. Get a whiff of that. You tell me that shit ain't gonna get you energized? You're crazy, brother. I'm telling you, use code SHOOT to win. It'll give you 10% extra energy alongside 10% off your purchase, guys. We really thank you for joining us today. Not a crazy big week for AEW, but we have set up some stories, and I don't know about y'all. I'm interested to see where we go.
Now, in the words of RJ, I'll see you when I motherfucking see you.
Peace out.